Welcome back. While you and your kids may have been getting dressed up for Halloween, well, we got to check out what the queen of costumes, Heidi Klum, donned at her annual Halloween bash. That story's going to kick off today's trending stories. Here's a look at our hot topics brought to you by Tina at Walton Arts Center. Well, you see it right there. Klum made a grand entrance as a peacock on the carpet, accompanied by Cirque du Soleil performers who posed as Klum's feathers. Klum's husband dressed as a giant egg. Right there.
Wow.
Now, Klum's party has been a staple of spooky season for more than 2 decades, drawing a host of celebrities since its first iteration in the year 2000. In the past, you might remember Klum dressed up as Fiona from Shrek, Jessica Rabbit from Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and last year's giant rainworm. So I don't know how she keeps topping herself each year, but this one obviously involved even more of a cast of characters. So.
Okay, I'm glad that we talked about her husband being an egg because I did not see him. I saw her, of course, in the peacock feathers, but I did not see her husband, and I think that's love right there to say, honey, you need to be an egg for Halloween. You need to get an egg suit, a bedazzled egg suit.
And he did it.
And that's it. So I love this. She definitely goes all out for Halloween.
Yeah,
so
for
gotta love that.
Yes.
Well, 8 years since her last film, Meg Ryan is back with a new film called What Happens Later. You may actually recognize a couple of the spots that you will see in this movie. It's a project that she directed and co-wrote, and also stars David Duchovny. This is the one where a lot of people are like, what's happening at XNA?
Yep.
It was them.
Yeah,
They were there filming at
it.
XNA. So the movie opens this weekend. The 2 actors play former lovers who run into each other at an airport where their flights are delayed due to a snowstorm. And the best part, of course, as we mentioned, it was filmed at XNA. So super, super cool. The movie does have an R rating, and you can see it when it is released on Friday.
I mean, even them walking down right there, I'm like, yeah, I've done that 100 times, right?
Super
Look
cool.
at that. Yeah, XNA. That's, it's really the star is our own airport. Well, Henry Winkler has written more than a dozen children's books and is now out with a memoir, a feat that surprises him because he's battled severe dyslexia all his life. In Being Henry, The Fonz, and Beyond, Winkler writes about his unhappy childhood growing up with parents who actually called him Dummerhund, the German term for dumb dog, because he didn't do well in school. So Winkler writes about how that affected him, and also writes about landing the role of Arthur Fonzarelli, known as the Fonz, that's it, on TV's Happy Days. The role made him an overnight star, but Winkler said he never took fame or himself too seriously. Winkler's memoir and a new children's book called Detective Duck are on sale right now.
I will tell you, of course, most people will know him as the Fonz.
Right.
I loved him, and he was in a Law and Order SVU episode. It was like, it's the Fonz like you've never seen him.
The Fonz like you've never seen.
I'm not going to say mean, but he and his wife were up to some shenanigans, and that's my favorite Law and Order episode with him in it.
Yeah, I love that. I love it.
Awesome.
I love him.
Well, it's cold here in Northwest Arkansas, but it's also cold in other places like Minnesota.
I can imagine.
That didn't stop one group of surfers from catching some waves with no palm trees in sight and the temperatures in the 30s.
Ooh.
These brave surfers were determined to hang 10 and enjoy the waves. The surfers gathered at a city park just north of Duluth on Lake Superior. If you, let's just say, Beaver Lake you could surf
cold.
Beaver Lake, and it was in 30 degrees. Would you do it?
If I could wear a suit like that, I feel like that's probably protecting them, right? That surfer suit a little bit there. But I imagine it's cold. I don't know. Those people always doing those polar bear plunges and things when the temperatures drop. That always kind of frighten me a little bit. So I don't know. Jury's still out. Hopefully I'll get the opportunity to try it at some point, though. Guess what? Mariah Carey. Yes, bringing the holiday cheer just a little bit early.
That's right.
The iconic singer has taken to social media to welcome the Christmas season, or Mariah season, as she calls it. In a short video, Carey is seen being defrosted just in time to cue her 1994 song, All I Want for Christmas Is You. It's a fan favorite tune among Christmas lovers, of course, and has earned the singer actually a Guinness World Record for highest charting holiday Christmas and New Year's song by a solo artist on the Billboard U.S. Hot 100 list.
Imagine doing other things, but also, your busiest time of year is Christmas, and you really don't have to do anything but make this video, and then everybody's ready for Christmas.
It's here.
It's your job to get everybody ready for the holidays.
Yep.
Well done, Mimi.
Well, she did it. Here we are.
All right.